What can the locust teach us about marriage? Hi everyone, Apostle Shelvian Wakawa here. You are welcome to the Apostle Wakawa channel. As I said, in this video, we want to consider what can the locust teach us about marriage. Please, I would like you to subscribe to this channel, click, share with your friends, so as to tap into more of the nuggets of truth that is being passed across from time to time. Well, let's quickly go into the video. The locusts are wise and they are really important, because a lot of people, will just look at the locusts and commonize them. But Solomon, the wisest man, who always studied nature, studied the locust. And one of the things he mentioned about the locusts is that they have no king, but all of them work by bands. They work in a formation. He was saying that the locusts are team players. They cannot work much as solo or individual locusts, but when they come together as a team, what they will do is incredible. In fact, when locusts come together, suddenly there is a change about their behavior and they get the job done. So this wisdom is the wisdom of teamwork. It is the wisdom of having a mastermind. It is the wisdom of knowing that you are not to go about life alone. You need other specialists, even though you are a specialist. Now, for him to say that the locusts have no king, it means that they see all of them as kings. You see, where everybody is a king, then there is no king. So that makes the locust special. Now, if we look at how God has packaged that wisdom, it is the wisdom that helps you to relate well with people. Because most businesses, most assignments, most jobs require different specialists. It's like in the army, you need a lot of specialists. In the hospital, you need a lot of specialists. In a football game, you need a lot of specialists. So most of the games that really attract the crowd, they are games that are played by a team. Teamwork is the wisdom of the locusts. They do excellently fine. Now, the locusts are a class of grasshoppers. You need to have that understanding. Many years ago, as a single person, I said to myself, what? I just need a partner. And I studied and discovered that what marriage is all about is the coming in of two people for mutual benefit. It is not good for a man to be alone. So he needs a wife that will come in and help him on the journey of life. So the ability to work as a team makes the journey smooth and easy. You see, and so there are some people, of course, that find it difficult to work as a team. In the company, they are the problem. In a football match, they are the problem. So if you cannot work as a team, there are a lot of things that you cannot do. They are the kind of people that you retrench quickly. They can't work as a team. They are loners. You see, yes, we have watched the film Rambo, but in this life, it's not everyone that can operate as Rambo. Though it's exciting for one person to be doing all those things together, but I tell you the truth, you soon gas out. Life is about contributing your quota and allowing others to contribute their quota. If you are able to do that, then you will move smoothly. So the wisdom of the locust helps you or gives you the insight of being a team player. In fact, come to think of it, God himself subjected himself to a team called the Trinity, made up of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. When one is down, the other one will be up. So how do we apply this wisdom to our marriage? Remember that when you get married, you are coming in as a team player. A lot of people don't know that marriage is a team. You have the female mold and you have the male mold, the two of them coming together and each person bringing quality to the table. That is the kind of marriage that will work. Sometimes you find some marriages are lopsided whereby the man wants to be the king to rule. Every other person is subjected to him. Or in some cases, the woman wants to dominate. Instead of them coming together as a team, what do you bring on the table? What do I bring on the table? As I was growing up in my marriage, there was something I noticed. I noticed that in the areas of my strength, my wife is completely weak. And in the areas of her strengths, I'm weak. So, when we come together and we position ourselves, it's incredible. Because my weakness is swallowed up by her strength, and her weakness is swallowed up by my strength. So when we come in together, there is this synergy. We fit in like hands in a glove, and then things begin to happen. But when two people cannot agree to work as a team, then that is where the problem is. The locusts have no king and they work by bands. They are a bunch of specialists. They know that you might not know everything, but you know something. So are you the kind of husband that is looking for the good in your wife to harness it? Are you the kind of woman that is looking for the good in your husband to harness it for the common good? Then if you are able to do that, you have a successful marriage, you have a successful home. And practicing to be a team player is key, because it does not only work at home, it also works at work. Because you'll be able to relate with people, you'll be able to be a good team player, you can form a mastermind whereby you are happy with what you have and you can also appreciate others for what they are bringing on the table. Ladies and gentlemen, tap into the wisdom of the locusts. And you'll be glad that you do, because it really helps out. It is iron that will sharpen iron, and iron cannot sharpen itself. So when you understand that iron sharpens iron, and a man sharpens the countenance of his friend, then you are good to go. You see, being a team player has really brought a lot of good things to a lot of people. It humbles you, yes. It makes you know that you cannot go about it alone. Yeah, if you can go about it alone, it's okay, but it humbles you. You begin to treat people with honor and dignity. You appreciate the contribution of others. You know how to say thank you. You know how to wait on others. You know how to move together as a team, and it is wonderful. So as a man, as a woman, be a team player like the locusts. And you'll be glad that you do, because you always win. As a team, you will always win. And whatever the problem is, it is shared. As a team, you share your problems. You share your successes. Even the failure is being shared together. And let me tell you the truth, when you share success, it's good. When you share failure, most especially, it's even better, because you know that there is somebody else to lift up your hands when your hands are weak. Well, pick out of the wisdom of the locust and add it to your family life. Add it to your marriage. Add it to your relationships. And you'll be glad that you do. Well, until I see you again in the next video, it is Apostle Wakawa saying, have a nice day. Bye.